Welcome to night 6 of the Women's Intercontinental Classic. We are starting in the Rose Gold League, and we got a heated bout right here. The standout, Kelani Jordan, making her way to the ring.
She is her, and she has proved it, definitely so far, in this Women's Intercontinental Classic. She is currently tied with 3 other women at being the semifinalist spot in the Rose Gold League. She's currently tied with Kairi Sane of Monday Night Raw, Nina Shirakawa of AEW, and the wild card Raquel Rodriguez also from Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, this is a big match for Kelani Jordan. And, you know, we mentioned her. How about him, Carmelo Hayes, the United States champion, who had a solid performance in the Intercontinental Classic. Not enough to get him to the semifinals, but Kelani Jordan can get one step closer to a semifinal spot by beating this woman.
It's about to get hot in here.
Damian Priest, you a lucky man! Lola! Okay, I feel justified in doing that because she picked up a huge upset win last night over Nina Shirakawa.
Very much so. You gotta think, if Nina Shirakawa was able to beat Lola Vice, she would be the current semifinalist. But we could have said the same thing for Raquel Rodriguez last night if it weren't for Kelani Jordan.
There's a lot at stake here, and you know what? These are 2 women who are coming off big upset wins. Lola over Shirakawa, Jordan over Raquel Rodriguez. Who needs to win more?
Kelani Jordan, honestly, if she wants to even be in contention for being a semifinalist for the Rose Gold League, or Lola Vice could spoil her current rival in NXT.
Well, after this match, right out of the gate, Lola Vice facebuster right onto the mat.
Why do you sound so uncool when you say
now, if we're going off of their rivalry right now that is currently happening in NXT, Lola Vice would technically have the advantage in this match, picking up a massive win over Kelani Jordan last time they faced off on it.
Let's keep this in mind. Kelani Jordan after this will have Kairi Sane next Wednesday. That is a huge match that could potentially decide everything in the Rose Gold League in terms of being a semi-finalist. That is something to keep in mind. All right, as Lola Vice already got a 2 count already. Wow. Imagine if Lola Vice got another big upset win. She almost picked up an upset win over Raquel last Thursday. That didn't happen, unfortunately. But she did beat Shirakawa last night.
Now you gotta think,
her opponent has her
I
dead to
want to point
rights
this out
here.
because you just did. You said Lola Vice came close to beating Raquel, but just barely missed. Kelani Jordan
did beat Raquel.
Kelani Jordan was able to do what Lola Vice couldn't, and that's beat Lola.
Well, if here's what I think has to be understood right here. As Lola Vice with an elbow drop, Lola Vice is just cruising through this match. This is going to be eating up inside of Kelani right now because Kelani lost to Lola Vice a couple of weeks ago, so she doesn't want to lose to Lola again. So if Kelani could get a win here, would certainly ease the tension. The ref got in the way. Oh my goodness, the ref. I'm telling you, these refs, they need to be stopped. And now, what a creative pinfall right here. But no count.
Lola Vice. Kelani Jordan.
You know, both these women are evenly matched at the moment right now. You got Kelani at 76 overall, Lola at 75 overall. But then again, it doesn't matter if you're evenly matched or overly matched. We saw it last night. Lola Vice was a 75 going up against an 84 overall Nina Shirakawa.
Kelani Jordan was a 76 overall going up against an 86 overall.
Yeah, and picked up an upset win. So right now, it's anybody's guessing who wins, but right now, and a busted open Kelani Jordan. Lola Vice is just rolling through this match right now.
Very much so, but I do want to point out, right before Kelani Jordan went for that slingshot kick, she did start to fire herself up a little bit. That might come into play later in this match.
Dude, Kelani Jordan needs this win badly, considering the matchups that are happening tonight. I mean, you got Shirakawa, who's got Becky Lynch. You got Kairi Sane and Raquel Rodriguez going at it in our Rose Gold League main event. Both women at 9 points, so this is a critical match for Kelani Jordan in terms of, well, trying to keep pace for the second spot in the Rose Gold League right now, because right now Becky Lynch at the moment, she's beating Kelani, she's beating Kairi Sane, she's beating Raquel Rodriguez, and if she beats Mina Shirakawa tonight, Becky Lynch will clinch the Rose Gold League.
All these counters, it's like they're
Very
in each
much
other's
so.
minds.
Now, Lola Vice shooting. Lonnie right in the rope. My God. Those vicious kicks of Lola Vice. You cannot understate those kicks of Lola. Just like how...
And the ref once again gets in the way. This has cost Lola at times, but it hasn't stopped her for just continuing to dominate. And now Kelani with a roll-up. Talk about catching Lola off guard. Another kick, but that wasn't effective whatsoever. This has been certainly a high-pressure match for Kelani Jordan, and boy, oh boy, does she need this. She needs this badly. Badly.
And honestly, if I could say it, right now she's kind of crumbling under the pressure right now against Lola Vice. Lola Vice is dominating a lot of the match.
Kelani Jordan just needs to do something right now because she's in dire straits. Right now, she has the advantage, but right now, Lola Vice certainly has the edge at the moment, as now Kelani sends her to the outside. I wonder what Kelani Jordan's thinking. She's going to try and see if she could get some sort of a count out, but it's not going to work out. And now Kelani, what a move! Kelani Jordan!
That big double axe hand with Kelani Jordan. And not wasting any motion, not targeting the arm of Lola Vice.
This is certainly big pressure right here for Kelani Jordan. Trying to send her into the steps. Lola manages to stop herself. And now Kelani's got to be thinking about the count here, because the count could certainly backfire. We saw it in the men's Intercontinental Classic. It happened to Gargano. It happened to Lexis King multiple times.
To be fair, Johnny Gargano.
And now Lola
Purposely let out there, okay?
And
He was
Lola-
left out there, okay? I want to hear the slander!
Lola Vice just got slammed into the steel steps. By the way, speaking of Gargano, Candice LeRae going to go one-on-one with Lash Legend in a match later tonight for basically for pride at the moment. Hopefully Candice could get into the win column. Candice's only win came against one of the women in the ring, Lola Vice. Kelani Jordan picked up a win over Candice LeRae in a fast-paced thriller last week.
I thought she was done there.
Like to keep that in mind right now. As Lola Vice, this has just been the Lola Vice show. Vice City right now for Lola Vice, and now she's fired herself up. If Lola Vice can pick up a win over Kelani, spoil the tournament for her, that would make... Oh my goodness, what a move, but Lola escapes. What a...
Barely able to sidestep.
Dude, this has
that
just been...
cartwheel back elbow. And now
missed the spinning back fist. That was huge.
Well,
That was critical.
What
What a critical reversal by Kelani Jordan. If that spinning back fist hits, it is good night. Irene! Oh, and now Lola gets out of the way. And what a stiff knee to the face.
Yeah, she has seen.
What a stiff knee off the reversal of the 450 from Lola Vice. You gotta think that could have just turned on the lights of Kelani Jordan.
Kelani Jordan is still alive, though. Kelani Jordan is still hanging in there. And now the leg drop bulldog on Lola Vice, and now Lola Vice heading out to ringside. Oh, wait a minute! We have not seen this. We have yet to see this in the Intercontinental Classic. It would certainly be different.
Any Intercontinental Classic. Like any.
Kalani's got to be smart though with the count. There you go. Kelani gets. Oh, what is Kelani thinking? Oh no, she's gonna showboat. Kalani's got to be careful with the showboating here, especially considering the fact that Lola Vice is now back up on her feet. What is Lola thinking? Lola's on the outside. Is Lola's trying to take her time? Gets back in the ring. And Kelani just took way too long. And my goodness. At this point, Kelani just needs a breather. Because the only thing that is stopping Kelani from losing is the clock.
Well, even then, when she did get a breather, she wasted her time by taunting into the crowd, not focusing on Lola Vice, who's very clearly coming towards her. As now Lola from the middle rope.
Oh, the miss! Missed by Lola Vice. That is critical for Kelani.
Very much so.
But right back on the attack is Lola Vice. Uh-oh. Oh, my God! Lola Vice has just been keeping Kelani Jordan on her toes at the moment. And now what is Lola trying to do? Lola's trying to get her into the middle of the ring. Is she going to go for a pinfall here? The answer is no. She's going to go for the back as we approach under 7 minutes left on the clock. Remember,
axe kick.
if this ends in and an axe kick, that might be it for Kelani. How big would this be? No! Kick out! Lottie is still alive, and Lola can't believe it. That is a huge kick out for Kelani Jordan to keep her tournament hopes alive.
Very close from Kelani Jordan right there.
Spinning back fist! That is it! That is it! Kelani Jordan is down and out!
Did you see how Kelani crumbled?
Lola Vice wins!
Did you see how Lonnie crumbled? As soon as she got hit, her head just went snapping back and she folded to the floor.
A crushing loss for Kelani. At this point, she now needs a draw. She might need a draw in the Kyrie Raquel match in our Rose Gold League main event. But how about Lola Vice stacking up some big wins? Beat Raquel, beat Mina, now beats Kelani. Back-to-back wins. She's got 6 points. She could finish off on a 3-match winning streak.